So, a YouTube movie reviewer named Jeremy Jahns
It's not how you pronounce that.
is getting taken to Pound Town by a group of people who did not really care for his review of Matt Walsh's Am I Racist mockumentary. If you don't know who Matt Walsh is, he's a political activist who's part of a network called The Daily Wire, a conservative platform, and the conservative part of this is probably what got Jeremy Jahns into trouble, because agreeing with those people means you're on the wrong side. Well, let's see what nice things people had to say about Jeremy's review and Jeremy himself. Confirmed racist. Midlife crisis Jeremy Jahns is not the villain origin story I was expecting. Jeremy gave a positive review to Matt Walsh's Am I Racist, and I immediately unsubscribed. I was a Jeremy subscriber for over 12 years. But not anymore. He has disappointed me, even more so than his biased Star Wars reviews since The Last Jedi. Jeremy can fuck off. I can't believe I actually used to like Jeremy. He fucking sucks. I saw the video, and I can safely say in hindsight, probably a good thing I unsubbed a while back when he kept complaining about Disney Star Wars. Hashtag why, man.
Why? Why? Why?
Jeremy starting a review off with, first off, Matt Walsh is surprisingly funny. Oh no. Oh no indeed. I too used to be a follower of the Jeremy Jahns Church. Unfortunately, one of the 10 commandments clearly states that thou shalt not find Matt Walsh remotely funny. Once this sacred law is broken, all bets are off. You are free to label this individual as a racist for daring to say Matt Walsh got some good goofs. I mean, I'll let you guys know right now, I have not seen this movie. However, I have seen clips online promoting the film, and I'm assuming these are supposed to be the highlights. Some of the best parts of the movie, and based off what I've seen, sure, there are some scenes I gotta laugh out at me.
My daughter's 4 years old. I am an anti-racist educator, quote unquote. She's still watching Disney movies, and she is choosing a white princess over princesses of color.
Have you talked to her about that?
But if we're comparing this film to, let's say, Borat, which is something Jeremy Jahns did as well, or Bruno, yeah, it's not really as funny. Again, take that with a grain of salt because I didn't watch the entire movie, but based off the sneak peeks and promos, it looks kinda eh. And the reason why myself and Jeremy are comparing it to Borat is due to both films having the same premise. Politically driven commentary while making fun of random pedestrians and politicians.
But that's it. It's, I'm so fat, I'm so stupid, I'm blah, blah, blah.
Sorry.
But uh-oh, this one is more right-leaning. Can't have that. I don't agree with those opinions. Those are yucky. Now, I understand not liking the movie, not finding it funny, or even disagreeing with it, but to say that people like Jeremy are racist for finding the film funny is a huge stretch. Again, I didn't see the movie, but everyone who complained about Jeremy's take on the movie did not cite one source from Am I Racist that proves that Jeremy himself is a racist. What exactly is in this film that pushes racist ideologies? Can anyone explain why this is the 2024 version of Birth of a Nation? Jeremy did praise the film for its humor, but that wasn't the only thing. He liked that Matt was comparing people who think about race all the time to people who never pay attention to it.
In fact, better said, most people don't think like that. That's kind of the point. Most people, black, white, Asian, Mexican, doesn't matter. When they wake up, they're not like, how can I keep race in the forefront of my mind today? But it feels like certain bubbles of social media want people to want to. But it is a comedy, and a comedy has a job to do. That job, make the audience laugh.
I went through several reviews online, both praising and ranting about the film. Nowhere did I find evidence of the movie itself being racist. Is it because it's Matt Walsh? Well, Jeremy is reviewing a Matt Walsh movie, not Matt Walsh as a person.
But Diesel, this film is tied into his political ideologies.
Okay, and which ones would those be? What abhorrent view that Matt Walsh has was present in the film? Again, I haven't found any evidence of this film promoting bigotry. I mean, feel free to disagree with the points made, but again, labeling Jeremy as a racist is a very far reach. The impression I'm getting from people who are mad about Jeremy's review of Walsh's film is that they believe Matt Walsh is basically Satan, so Jeremy's review is automatically disregarded. Is it because some of the movie's jokes were offensive? Well, I don't see the same energy towards Borat, and Sacha Baron Cohen is definitely more vulgar. He also had scenes in the movie of trolling people who didn't deserve it, but again, it was for the sake of comedy.
Do you think a woman should be educated?
Definitely.
But is it not a problem that a woman have a smaller brain than a man?
The point of these films is obviously to send a message, but to also be entertaining. Jeremy thought the movie was funny, and if so, How the fuck does that make him racist?
But Diesel, according to my sources, Jeremy Jahns did blackface many years ago, so his racist Confederate incest brain was triggered to laugh when Matt Walsh appeared on screen.
Okay, well...
And if we continue to look at it from a historical perspective, no matter what the intent is...
Alright, I got
and
it.
according to my calculations, white people are descendants of Lucifer.
Jesus Christ, why do you always get on my ass about everything?
Maybe it's because I love you.
Don't touch me, I'm still mad at you.
Oh my god, this is the happiest day of my life. I hope you're all excited because I let Jeremy Jahns do my makeup. Check it out. What?
So, the blackface these people are referencing is Jeremy Jahns pretending to be Blade in a cutaway gag during one of his countdown reviews. Did Jeremy portray himself in a stereotypical fashion? No. Did he paint his face black to mock black people? No. Was it a stupid thing to do? Yeah, kinda. Now, I'm not gonna tell black people how they should feel about Jeremy in blackface because my skin is creamier than cum, but I will say this. If you have to pull out what you deem to be a joke and poor taste from years ago as an argument for something today that's pretty much irrelevant, you've lost. And no, giving praise to a Matt Walsh film isn't equivalent to doing blackface. This was from several years ago. People can change. It's not like a pileup of compilations from Shane Dawson where he actively mimicked black people with blackface. What's the point of calling people out over one minor mistake from several years ago if you believe people can't develop? Well, I guess one is making money from it, but a lot of these are Twitter posts, so you're not really making money by doing it either. From what I can tell, your only purpose of pulling this up is to earn brownie points from your community's echo chamber because you were brave enough to say blackface is wrong.